Hi everyone, Andrew here, and I've been promising an awful lot of people that I'd make this video, and I'm finally making good on that promise. You will need simply a piece of A4 paper. The piece I've used I've actually stuck two together, as you'll see, but the only reason for that is that then it's easy to see the contrasting colours when I fold. But basically one piece of paper, any A4 paper, any colour you like, and I think you're going to enjoy this piece of mathematical origami. Okay, when you've got your paper, let's get to it. The first fold then is to fold your paper precisely in half. It's worth taking a bit of time to get that right. And now this centre line is going to be important. The next thing we're going to do is to fold the paper at this corner and make sure that crease goes right into the corner, but at the same time you also have to make sure that this corner here actually ends up touching the center. So it's a question of wiggling around until you get it exactly right, and then get a good sharp crease in there. So there's your first move. Your second move is to, if you see this red angle is the same size as this blue angle, and we're going to fold the blue one onto the red one, so this line will end up exactly on top of this edge here, and that's going to look like this, showing us a bit more of the red side of the paper. There we go. So there's your second fold. Now your third fold is easier than those, really. If you imagine, I've very nearly got here a perfect regular triangle. If I hide that piece, it is a perfect triangle. So what I'm going to do is fold that piece onto the triangle itself, like this. There we go. And now I've got a perfect equilateral regular triangle. But we're going to go further because this is a special Christmas edition. So I'm going to fold the point nearest me right down to the center of the opposite edge. Okay, and I'm going to turn that triangle around and do the same for each of these points. So here comes the next one. Fold it in and back out. And the next one, fold it in and back out. Now you might be able to see, especially if you turn it over, I've got 4 different triangles. The next thing is I need to know exactly where the center of the triangle fits. Okay, how do you find the center of this triangle? Well, there are lots of interesting ways to do it, but by far the simplest is to fold it in half, and that will find you a line of symmetry. And so the center is going to be somewhere along this line. If I fold it in half in a different direction, let's say this way, like this, and the center of the triangle is going to be on that line as well. So it must be right here in the center. So now you've found it, we're ready to move to the final stage, which is like this. So you remember you did this fold. I want you to do it again, but next time, instead of unfolding the whole thing, just unfold so you can just see the center there, and then do the same thing with the next corner. So fold it all the way across and then just unfold so you can see the center point. If you've done it accurately, this should look like a straight line now, and then you do the same, turn it around and do the same on the third and final section, so you can just about see in there, there's the center point. And you might think, well, what's that? But actually, if you turn it over, you've made a perfect star from apparently two equilateral triangles. It will pop up and open a bit, but there's a way to stop that. And the way to stop it is, imagine you're closing a cardboard box where you close one piece and the next piece and the next piece on top. So you close one, let's open them up, 1, 2, 3, but the third one you can tuck just under like that, and that will just help it all stay firm. Mine's made of 2 pieces of paper, so it's a little bit thicker, but there you go. And I think a very nice thing to make for Christmas, for Advent, and of course whatever year group you teach in, you're definitely going to be able to get lots and lots of mathematical language and thinking out of it. There you go.